stop. You think this is about money, but it's uglier than that. Most people don't stay broke because they're lazy. They stay broke because they're trained. Trained to buy relief. Trained to buy approval. Trained to buy safety for 5 minutes. And every time you do that, your brain learns one rule. Pain is solved by spending. Think about your last impulsive purchase. Not the big one. The small one you barely noticed. Delivery because you felt drained. Something useful because you felt behind. A little treat because you felt invisible. That wasn't shopping. That was self-medication. Stoicism starts here, not with quotes, with one brutal question. What feeling am I trying to escape right now? Because most spending isn't logical, it's emotional rescue. And the scary part is this. You can earn more and still feel poor. If your identity is I deserve a break, you will always find a reason. If your identity is I need to look successful, you will always pay for appearances. If your identity is I can't say no, you will fund other people's comfort with your future. That's the nice tax. You pay it in money. You pay it in time. You pay it in sleep. And it hides inside polite sentences. It's fine. I don't want to be difficult. They'll think I'm cheap. I'll just do it this once. A Stoic doesn't kill desire. A Stoic kills the lie behind desire. The lie is, if I don't buy this, I'll feel worse. But feelings are waves. They rise, they peak, they fall. If you don't interrupt the wave, you learn helplessness. If you ride the wave, you learn control. Here's the skill that changes your bank account without changing your salary. Delay. Not discipline. Delay. Because delay forces the real reason to show up. Next time you want to spend fast, do this. Pause. Breathe. Label the urge. This is stress. This is boredom. This is envy. This is loneliness. This is anger. The moment you name it, it shrinks. Observation steals the magic from impulse. Now do the Stoic move. Separate what is inside your control from what is not. Inside your control, your response. Outside your control, the feeling showing up. Most people do the opposite. They try to control the feeling by buying something. So build a system. A rule stronger than mood. Rule 1. If it's unplanned, it waits 24 hours. Not because you're broke, because you're free. Rule 2. If you buy it to impress, it's a no, because you just turned your wallet into a puppet. Rule 3. Every purchase must answer one question. Does this buy time, health, skill, or peace? If it doesn't, it's probably buying a temporary identity. And temporary identities are expensive. Scrolling wrecks finances. It sells comparison in high definition. Your nervous system mistakes it for reality. So you try to catch up. Not with your goals. With someone's highlight reel. Stoicism calls this what it is. A trap. Because you can't win a race you didn't choose. Sometimes you overspend because you're tired. Decision fatigue is real. When your brain is overloaded, it chooses relief. So the richest move isn't a big investment. It's reducing daily chaos. Fewer decisions, fewer temptations, fewer maybe moments. Make life boring in the right places. Food, wardrobe, routines. Boring protects your will. Now, the anxiety. Most people think they fear being poor, but they fear feeling powerless. Powerlessness makes you spend. Spending creates guilt. Guilt makes you seek relief again. That loop is the real poverty. So break the loop with one Stoic practice. Negative visualization. Once a day for 60 seconds, picture a simpler version of your life. Less convenience, more waiting, more walking, fewer comforts, not as punishment, as training. Then come back to now and notice you're still here, You can handle less. When you truly believe you can handle less, you stop paying extra to avoid discomfort. You stop buying numbness. You stop buying approval. You start buying leverage, skills, health, time you can direct, relationships that don't require you to perform. And here's the quiet truth. People who look rich often have the weakest inner control. Their spending is loud. They need the world to confirm them. But Stoic wealth is silent. It's walking past temptation without feeling deprived. Not because you can't afford it, because you can afford to say no. That's real status. So here's your 7-day reset. Delay every unplanned purchase by 24 hours. Name the emotion before you spend. And after you don't buy, write one sentence. I felt some angst, and I stayed in control. That sentence rewires you. Because you're not building a budget. You're building an identity. An identity that doesn't beg for relief, doesn't buy approval, doesn't fear discomfort. And when your identity changes, money follows, not as a miracle, as a consequence. Because the moment you stop paying the nice tax, you keep what you earn.